In this video, we're going to take a look at the new Blue Beetle movie, which is currently in production, and we'll also take a look at some set photos that give us our first look at Xolo Maridueña in costume as Blue Beetle. In addition to finding out who's playing the role of Blue Beetle, we also get to hear from Xolo himself about how he landed the part without having read a single line of the script. Stay tuned. First up, Xolo Maridueña's journey to becoming the first Latino superhero on the big screen. Xolo Maridueña's journey began with his first experience on the small screen in 2010. The then 10-year-old Maridueña made his debut in the television show Parenthood, where he earned critical acclaim for his performance. Building off this success, Maridueña landed the lead role in the hit series Cobra Kai in 2018. While working on Cobra Kai, Maridueña was noticed by top executives at DC Film, who were looking for an actor to play their first Latino superhero on the big screen. After meeting with Walter Hamada and other members of the film's creative team, Maridueña was offered the role of Jamie Reyes, aka Blue Beetle, despite not having formally auditioned for it. Throughout his journey to becoming a superhero on the big screen, Maridueña demonstrated remarkable talent, maturity, dedication, and passion for his craft. His hard work paid off, as he has now become a role model and inspiration for aspiring Latino actors everywhere, breaking down barriers and paving the way for future generations. He is truly a trailblazer in the world of superhero entertainment. And now, what was it like for him to land the role of Jamie Reyes without having read for it? Xolo Maridueña was emotional when he realized that he had been cast as the first Latino superhero in the DC comic universe without having to read for it. He spoke to The Hollywood Reporter about what it was like to land this role without a formal audition, saying, "When I arrived at the meeting, they told me they were only considering me for Blue Beetle, and that made my eyes well up in tears. I was so moved and honored to be given this opportunity." Maridueña went on to say that he felt an immense sense of responsibility to do justice to the role of Jamie Reyes, especially as a Latino actor in a predominantly white industry. He said that he hoped to inspire other young Latinx actors and show them that they too can achieve their dreams of becoming superheroes on the big screen. Despite the challenges inherent in such a high-profile role, Maridueña exuded confidence and passion as he spoke about his experience. He acknowledged that many talented actors could have done an excellent job playing Blue Beetle, but he was grateful to have been given this opportunity and determined to make the most of it. For Maridueña, being cast as Jamie Reyes is truly a dream come true, and he looks forward to bringing this iconic character to life in his unique way. Next, the casting process for Blue Beetle and what it was like to work with Angel Manuel Soto and Gareth Dunnet Alcocer. Xolo Maridueña discussed his experience with the casting process for Blue Beetle and what it was like to work with Angel Manuel Soto and Gareth Dunnet Alcocer during an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. Maridueña had made an impression on Walter Hamada, chief of DC Films, before Hamada's departure, and Hamada invited him to lunch. At that lunch, and Gareth Dunnet, Maridueña met both Angel Manuel Soto and Gareth Dunnet Alcocer, the director and writer of Blue Beetle, respectively. Maridueña recalled feeling overwhelmed by the experience of being offered the role without having to audition first. He was deeply moved that he was the filmmaker's top choice for the role and appreciated the thoughtfulness and care with which they approached him. Maridueña said that working with Soto and Dunnet Alcocer was an amazing experience, as both men were incredibly talented and collaborative. They worked together seamlessly to bring the complex and beloved character of Blue Beetle to life, and Maridueña was deeply grateful for the opportunity to be a part of it. Ultimately, Maridueña's experience with the casting process and working with Soto and Dunnet Alcocer is a testament to the importance of representation in Hollywood and the power of good storytelling. It's clear that Maridueña was the perfect choice for Blue Beetle, and I do not doubt that he will continue to excel in his career as a rising young actor. Finally, how he feels about representing Latinos in Hollywood and giving young people someone to look up to. Xolo Maridueña is passionate about his role as the first Latino superhero on the big screen and takes this responsibility seriously. He recognizes that it's an honor to have been chosen for such a significant part in Hollywood history and wants to use this opportunity to represent Latinos in a positive light. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Maridueña spoke about the importance of having young people look up to someone like him, saying that kids need role models who can inspire them and show them what's possible. He believes that his success as a Latino actor is an important step towards achieving greater diversity in Hollywood, and he hopes that it will pave the way for more opportunities for young actors of color. Blue Beetle set photos reveal first look at Xolo Maridueña in costume, the Blue Beetle movie, and its premise. The Blue Beetle live-action movie is set to be released in 2023. The film is about Jamie Reyes, a teenager who one day discovers a powerful alien scarab that turns him into the iconic DC Blue Beetle. The film is set to be headlined by a Latino character, making it the first major superhero motion picture with a Latino lead. The costume was designed by Mace C. Rubio, whose previous work includes WandaVision, Thor: Love and Thunder, and Thor: Ragnarok. The cast includes includes relative newcomer Xolo Maridueña as Blue Beetle, alongside Bruna Marquezine, George Lopez, Susan Sarandon, Raul Trujillo, Belissa Escobedo, Damien Alcazar, and Elpidia Carrillo. While it's still unclear what role Harvey Guillen will play, it is known that he is attached to the project. Given that the movie is still in production, it's likely that more details will be released in the coming weeks and months. It'll be exciting to see how the finished product turns out, especially given the talented cast and crew involved. With the release date over a year away, fans have plenty of time to speculate about what the movie will be like. In the meantime, check out some set photos for a taste of what's to come. Now, for the set photos of the costume and its design. The Blue Beetle movie set photos finally gave us our first look at the DC superhero's costume. The costume is sleek, blue and black, with a silver belt and chest plate. It looks very similar to the comic book version of the costume, and is a departure from the Smallville version. Some fans have complained that the costume doesn't look enough like the Blue Beetle comic book character, but others have praised the sleek and modern design. The costume designer said that the goal was to create a modern and heroic costume. Meanwhile, the significance of a Latino superhero headlining a major motion picture. For many people, representation is key. Seeing someone who looks like them or shares their experiences on the big screen can be incredibly empowering and help young viewers see themselves as heroes. This is particularly true when it comes to superheroes. For decades, white males have been the default protagonist in superhero movies, with a few exceptions. Blue Beetle, Warner Bros., and DC Films are finally giving a major superhero motion picture to a Latino character. This is a huge step in the right direction. Hollywood has a long history of whitewashing and erasing people of color from films. The fact that a Latino character headlines Blue Beetle is incredibly significant. It sends the message that everyone can be a superhero regardless of race or ethnicity. It also helps to break down barriers and stereotypes, showing young viewers that people of color can be as powerful and heroic as anyone else. Blue Beetle, Warner Bros., and DC Films are helping to create a more inclusive world for all. Furthermore, there's still a lot of mystery surrounding the movie, including who the villains are and whether Ted Kord will make an appearance. One big question that fans are wondering is who the villains will be in the movie. Another question is whether Ted Kord will appear, even though the rumor that Jason Sudeikis was cast as Ted Kord was debunked. There's still a lot of time until the movie comes out, so hopefully more info will be revealed in the coming weeks and months. In the meantime, fans can enjoy getting their first look at the Blue Beetle costume. The costume looks great and translated well from the original concept art. And finally, the Blue Beetle movie is sure to be a hit with fans of DC Comics and superhero movies alike. Fans of DC Comics and superhero movies will undoubtedly flock to see the Blue Beetle movie, regardless of whether or not the film is good. While it's too early to tell, the Blue Beetle costume looks amazing and is faithful to the comics, which is sure to please the fans. Additionally, with the talented cast and crew behind the project, it seems likely that the Blue Beetle movie will be a success. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to leave a comment below letting us know what you think. We love hearing from you.